Looks like Nintendo's DS and Wii had a pretty romantic evening about 9 months ago. On November 18th, Nintendo delivered the Wii U, a new console that takes all its best genes from the DS and Wii. The Wii U, like the DS, has two screens. One's your TV, and the other's the Nintendo GamePad, a controller with a 6.2-inch touchscreen, a front-facing camera, a microphone, and a list of features so long it can make your head spin. The Wii U GamePad has a geomagnetic sensor, gyroscope, and accelerometer, and it allows you to do all sorts of previously unimaginable stuff in conjunction with your TV. Like I said, good genes. The Wii U's GamePad might be the Wii U's main attraction, but it's far from the only progress Nintendo has made with its hardware. The Wii U is Nintendo's first HD-capable console, displaying in glorious 1080p, which makes everything crisper and more defined on HD TVs. The Wii U is also the only current console that actually comes with an HDMI cord by default, making setup an absolute cakewalk. Depending on which version you get, the system comes with 8 GB or 32 GB of storage, both of which can be expanded via SD cards or external hard drives. While this might make for a wiry mess, it's also a solution that allows you to buy storage on the cheap, which is great. It's also a good deal more powerful than its predecessor. The processor is an IBM Power multi-core processor, and the GPU is an AMD Radeon-based high-definition GPU. Unfortunately, it's still hard to know just how powerful the system really is. There have been plenty of decent launch ports, but until developers push the Wii U to its limits, it'll be hard to know just what it's capable of. And besides, with the Wii U, Nintendo is trying to capture more than pretty graphics. They're trying to give gamers a brand new way to play, and this is where the GamePad shines, and occasionally flounders. All the features of the GamePad can lead to a flurry of features that developers are just beginning to know what to do with. I've thrown ninja stars by sliding my finger across the GamePad screen. I've selected combos from a long list to beat difficult bosses. I've driven futuristic cars by tilting the GamePad like an oblong steering wheel. I've played a full Mario game exclusively on the GamePad while my friends watch movies on the TV. And then I've been forced to blow into a microphone to raise platforms. All that controller greatness comes with a price, however, and that price is a short battery life, namely 3 to 5 hours depending on brightness and volume. That's already bad, but to make things worse, you'll also need to plug the GamePad into a wall. The Wii U can't charge it. Sure, this won't be bad for everyone, but for those without an extra outlet within the cord's 11-foot reach, this will be a huge pain. While you might think you won't play for 4 hours, you'll realize just how little 4 hours is if you forget to charge your controller after each and every game session. That's a bad battery by tablet and controller standards. An iPad lasts about 10 hours, the Wii U Pro controller can last about 80. Not all games need to be played with the GamePad though. There is support for traditional controllers and aforementioned Pro controller. But many games will depend on Wii U's two-screen experience, so this is going to be an issue you're going to have to contend with. For all its hardware improvements, the Wii U has at least an equal number of software updates. The Wii U menu is like a highly refined Wii menu. It has the same channel experience, but everything is smoother, from the edges to the aesthetic. Everything except the load times. Opening a new channel is a bit like opening a new app, and various features of the Wii U range from irritating to infuriating. You'll waste anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds accessing basic features like the Wii U menu or Miiverse. These loading screens don't have a progress bar and feel painfully slow. Hopefully it's just sloppy software that can be patched up, but if not, these loading screens will add up through the console's life cycle. The Wii U also represents Nintendo's first shot at a fully baked internet experience, complete with all the risks and rewards intrinsic to online interactions. Nintendo has introduced Nintendo Network IDs, which is a bit like those ridiculously long friend codes, except good. These network IDs allow you to integrate a single Mii with an online profile, which then allows you to make e-friends, post images, message your friends, and join communities on Miiverse. But what's Miiverse? It's a bit like Nintendo's vision of a social network. It's a place where you can find a community based around one of your Wii U games, like New Super Mario Bros. U, and post screenshots of your favorite levels, ask for tips to beat Bowser, or just doodle Yoshis. Friends and strangers alike can yeah your posts or reply to you with hints or messages. The whole thing is a wonderful addition that's almost always family friendly, but of course you're bound to find a sly drawing or message every once in a while. The Wii U's newfound internet maturity doesn't just stop with Miiverse though. The eShop utilizes banners to highlight games, which looks and functions a bit like the iTunes Store. It's overall an enjoyable experience, though navigation can be a bit confusing and the eShop could stand a few more genre-based hubs. Unfortunately, with all the leaps Nintendo's taken to establish its new online presence, there are a few speed bumps on Nintendo's first real internet trek. You can't simply invite your friends into online matches from your friends list, and voice chat is all reliant on third-party developers, which means it'll continue to be a mess unless it's patched. Still, it's hard to complain too much about voice chat when I've heard what those people say about me on Xbox Live. The Wii U is backwards compatible with Wii games, and there are hundreds of great games ready to be played. If you already have Wii saves, it's a process to transfer them, and when you do, they'll live in the little Wii-only ghetto. Just clicking that channel will reboot your console and then load the standard def Wii interface, with all your old saves and content. It sucks to have to reboot your Wii U every time you want to play a Wii game, but at least it works. Tablet owners and those with Nintendo DS's may feel a bit of deja vu, but as far as consoles go, the Wii U is wonderfully unique. The GamePad is capable of everything a normal controller is capable of, and more. Asymmetric play is an absolute blast, and definitely here to stay. But the GamePad's poor battery life and a few software problems do put a damper on the experience. The Wii U is probably not the next-gen powerhouse you've been waiting for, if you've been waiting for one at all, but Nintendo's really onto something special with the two-screen dynamic. And it's enough to keep the most hardened skeptics hopeful. Because the Wii U works with all your Wii controllers, its MSRP of $300 and $350 is not the toughest pill to swallow. However, the Deluxe Bundle is your best bet. It comes with Nintendo Land, a savings program, a sleek black finish, and an additional 24 gigabytes of storage. For more on the Wii U and reviews of its launch lineup, keep it on IGN.